Guys, we're jumping right into the Week 7 recap with the game of the day, number 8 Oregon at number 7 Washington. This one was back and forth and a ton of fun to watch. Both quarterbacks putting on a show. Michael Penix Jr. going 22 of 37 for 302 yards, 4 touchdowns, hooking up with Odunze and Polk early and often, both receivers, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns combined. Oregon not to be outdone, running back Bucky Irving, 127 yards, 1 touchdown. This one was back and forth. An offensive show. Washington had 415 total yards. Oregon, 541 total yards. Bo Nix getting 337 of those yards in the air with 2 touchdowns. Nix hooking up with Herbert for the 11-yard score. Next possession, Washington marches down the field, capping it off with a Dylan Johnson 7-yard run for a touchdown. Followed up the 2-point try, which was good, fitting the ball in a tight window. Nice moves, add 2. Second half, Michael Penix Jr. hooking up with Odunze again for the 17-yard score, extending their lead. Minute 43 left in the third. Bo Nix finding Troy Franklin for the 30-yard score. Followed that up with a 2-point conversion, had a 29-26 game. After 3 and out by Washington on the following possession, Oregon marches 80 yards and caps the drive off with a 10-yard touchdown run by Jordan James. Just over 2 minutes left in the game. Michael Penix Jr. just needing 2 plays to drive the field. Looking up here with Jalen Polk for 35 yards. Next play, Michael Penix Jr. going to Odunze again for the 18-yard score. This puts Washington up 3 with under 2 minutes left in the game. Oregon with a chance to tie with the 43-yard field goal. He pushes it just right. Washington hangs on. A few other crazy finishes in Week 7. App State, Coastal Carolina. Joey Aguilar hooking up with Mylan Tucker for 69 yards, but the ball gets popped free. Coastal Carolina jumping on it right at the sideline. Under 4:45 left in the game. Coastal Carolina gets the ball. Just keeping his feet in bounds, getting possession of the turnover. This was up Coastal Carolina with the ball. Took 11 plays, 77 yards. Coastal Carolina getting down to the 1-yard line. Some heads-up football here by the running back to go down at the 1 to eat up some time. This sets up the game-winning field goal. Coastal Carolina knocking off App State on her own soil, 27-24. Moving on to probably the funniest game of last week, Colorado-Stanford. Colorado up 29-0 at halftime and falling asleep in the second half. Ayo Manor going off, 294 yards, 3 touchdowns. Unbelievable second half for Stanford. Quarterback Ashton Daniels going 27 of 45 for 396 yards, 4 touchdowns and no picks. Dropping dimes, pulling this one right off Travis Hunter's head. Stanford showing up big in the second half, getting the win here in double overtime on a field goal, sending Colorado packing. From one game in Colorado where the team quit in the second half to another one where they showed out, Colorado State down 20 points with just over 4 minutes left. Getting the touchdown, following up with his onside kick recovery. Colorado State quarterback Nicolosi going 32 out of 54 for 359 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hooking up here with Dylan Goffman for the 2-yard score. Next, try to get an onside kick again. Looks like they recovered, but there was a flag on the play. Blocking, illegal blocking. Had to do the onside kick again. Did not get the bounce. They did force Boise to 3 and out. Nice punt here, but 33 seconds left on the clock for Colorado State. Only needing a couple plays. Nicolosi dropping back, staying cool under pressure, stepping up, finding the man. 2 big hits here on the receiver, and they hang on. That was the first one. This one is really impressive. Again, stepping up, finding his man. Big hit. Got to get up. Got to spike the ball. They do. This sets up the Hail Mary attempt. Nicolosi taking the snap, dropping back.
Ever against Boise State, one final shot. Fowler Nicolosi chucking it into the end zone. Everybody is there. Is it caught? Is it caught? Colorado State. Dallin Holker makes the catch. It's a miracle in Fort Collins. We're tied up.
Colorado State going wild. They end up getting a penalty for excessive celebration on this amazing catch. No worries. Back up that field goal attempt. No sweat for this kicker. He buries it. Colorado State walks him off 31-30. First ever win over Boise State. Another wild finish. We got Houston, West Virginia. Houston down 4, needing the Hail Mary as time expires. Going deep on the tip drill. Houston coming up with it, knocking off West Virginia. Week 7 was wild. A lot of crazy finishes, a lot of excitement. This is going to do it for the Week 7 recap. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Until next time.